This is FantasyEsque, and welcome back to The Sims 4 Vampire Amazon with the Salazar Coven. Before we begin, I want to say a very special welcome to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it immensely. We were thrown in darkness for a little while there because we hadn't been paying our upkeep costs for the castle. Thankfully, Lady Oriana ran outside and managed to solve all of our lighting issues, and now everyone has a bit of light in their lives, which is good, but it is around 12 a.m. Oriana is also looking very tense. Now, when we left off at the end of the previous episode, she had a bit of a fight. She had a serious fight with our champion, the evil Lady Isadora, who has been running around the castle, in secret, trying to find information on a whole bunch of different things, and people, and places, and stuff going on. Conspiracy theories, probably. And she has come to the conclusion that Oriana is the vampiress to pick on when no one else is looking. Because, as we discussed, she wants to go ahead and influence Queen Wisteria and the things that our monarch is doing in the queendom. The only other person that is kind of refuting her decisions at this point, I'm talking about Isadora here, is Lady Oriana. She is like the good opposition to all of Isadora's schemes, which she doesn't really like. So she went ahead and pounced on her, and now they're enemies at last. So I don't know how I feel about that. Obviously, I'm concerned for Oriana because whenever our Sims become enemies with anyone, especially the vampires, they're very vicious, and Isadora's already kind of, killed 2 Sims in her schemes. So I hope nothing happens to Oriana because we are quite late in the season. The generation's going to wrap up pretty soon, and really, I don't want to have another death. Okay. We are going to be continuing our quest to essentially see how the rest of our vampires feel about Sapphire being the new alchemist. I don't think we got through everyone in the previous episode, so we'll be continuing that. Now, I have been playing a few days off camera, so we've kind of gone past the mentorship. If we look at the calendar, we're on Thursday now. We don't have that long before Siri's birthday, and I think we are waiting for Siri's birthday before we get the princess to challenge the queen so that everyone is an immortal. I think I would like that a lot better. It would feel less rushed, and everyone would be in their right positions and places. So that's where my mind is at. And actually, I'm thinking that I may wait on Siri's makeover. See, now I've got that other thing on my mind. Because normally, after they have their birthdays, I give them a makeover. But then I also give all my Sims a makeover when, we have a new generation. So all the ladies are going to get a brand new makeover in the new generation. And if that's the case, then there's really no point in giving Siri a makeover so early on. So I might kind of just not have a cast video out for her until I start doing the makeovers for our Generation 5 season, and then I'll include her makeover for that. That's probably the route I'm gonna go. Anyways, Sapphire has also been experimenting with potions in the background, and she has finally learned the potion of plentiful needs. The only thing we have left to do is actually make a few batches so that we have some on hand when our vampires get thirsty again. Now, in terms of the mentorship, I had a whole bunch of our vampires training, and what I did this time around is that I tried to get, like, hold on a second. I tried to get the fledgling vampires trained by the minor vampires, and the minor vampires trained by the prime vampires, and so on, rather than just relying on the grandmasters that we have to do all of the training. Because I felt, it would be a good way to learn your vampiric skills as well, for you to be able to pass on what little you have learned to kind of the next rank below you. I thought that would be a nice kind of student-mentor kind of relationship going on. Now, Siri, we have barely kind of amped up her powers, so why don't we give her the Occult Master? And then, with its stomach, that's kind of like the safe weakness that I usually try to go for my Sims. But okay, let's go through some of the others, and let's see what they want to do, how they feel. Now, the Queen, we left off, I think we finished Isadora's kind of whim. We're up to the Queen now. So, Wisteria, oh yeah, another thing, just before I forget. Some of these vampires went up in rank. Who went up in rank? Isadora is now a Grand Master. Sapphire, she's, I don't think she changed or anything. Who went up in rank? I think Siri is now a minor. She was a fledgling. And I think that's all the rank changes that we have seen. But Wisteria wants to challenge a sim to foosball. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's see. Who does she have the lowest relationship with? Haha. At this point, it's Lady Sapphire. And even though Sapphire is sleeping right now, she does need fun and she does need social. And I kind of like the idea that Wisteria, as Sapphire's romantic interest, probably wants to spend some more time with the new alchemist. I think she's fascinated by her. She finds her a bit alluring. So I think she wants to do that. So she's gonna wake up Sapphire in the middle of the night, and she's gonna challenge her to a game of foosball. As you can see here, her needs are pretty good, except for her fun and social. So I think this is gonna kill two birds with one stone, which I'm gonna be very happy about. But let's have Sapphire come on down. She's been summoned by the Queen. We can say the Queen sent a messenger or a bat, something, to call her on down. So let's go do that. And oh my goodness, guys, I forgot about this. But look, oh my heart, it's Lord Art and Oriana's wedding photo. Oh my goodness. And Lord Art, he is now no more. He's not with us. He's not with us any longer, guys. Oh, that makes me so sad. They look so precious in that shot. Oh my goodness. Okay, the sadness. It gets me. It gets me good. Okay, Sapphire. Actually, after this game with the Queen, I might get Sapphire to make us a batch of potions. I think I'll get it to clear this cauldron over here, and then she can make some potions for us. Here we go, guys. Here we go. I'm kind of hoping that their relationship develops a bit further as well, because we really haven't had any romance among the vampiresses, I think. Wait a second. What are you doing? No, don't practice this. Queenie! You're supposed to be playing. She's playing with Siri. I told you to challenge Sapphire. She's playing with Siri. What, did you send Sapphire over to, like, practice the llama? Don't wake the llama. Honey, you're supposed to be playing with Sapphire, woman. Come on, let's play with Sapphire. Siri, you need to stop this madness. Stop it, Siri. Where's Sapphire? Go, come on, Queenie. Challenge Sapphire. She woke up for you and everything. Come on. Now the Queen's sick. Of course she is. Come on, let's go. I need to give Lady Sapphire some attention, please. Let's give Sapphire some attention. before she gets all sad and mopey. Now, yes, sure, she likes backyard music and she likes dancing. That's fine with me. Now, one thing that I have not really noticed is Oriana. Oriana, sell that. One thing that I don't know if it's the piles of ash here, but every time the ladies come into like the common room, there's something that just cheeses them off in terms of dirty surroundings, and I can't for the life of me figure out what it is. I cannot figure out where, like, what do they mean by dirty surroundings? I can't see anything for them to clean up unless it is like these piles of ash lying around. Let's see. Actually, since Siri's the youngest, maybe I should get her to clean, like throw away these piles of ash. Oh my goodness, it's kind of hard to see. Let's, oh come on, you pile of ash. Throw away, throw away. Maybe that's what they mean by dirty surroundings. And those, in case you're wondering, are potions that have exploded. I haven't had potions explode for a while though, so fingers crossed we won't have any issues. Like, these potions are holding on fine. I know there's a period where the potions, it was after I hadn't played for a long time. Suddenly I came in and like the potions are catching on fire and exploding and turning to ash, and that was a bit scary. Hey, Wisteria, I keep telling you to play with Sapphire, but why won't you do that? She's literally playing with everyone but Sapphire. Do you have a problem, woman? Zelda, stop. What is the issue? Because she's not... I got her to challenge Sapphire once, and then she started playing with Siri. I got her to challenge Sapphire again. She started playing with Zelda. Go and challenge Sapphire and play with Sapphire. This is kind of like her version of forcing a date. The Queen's version. Okay, they're going together. Maybe I need to supervise them because then they start going off and doing their own things. Come on, guys. They're like little babies. I'm ushering them. There we go. There we go. You can do it. You can do it. Nice! Finally! This is what I want. See her funds going up. I hope her social goes up as well as a result of this, and it's going to improve her relationship with the Queen, which is good for us. And then she needs to use the bladder at some... The bladder? She needs to use the bathroom, the toilet at some stage. Okay. She's going to do that. Who won? Who won? I wonder. But I feel as though the Queen is... She feels quite amused by Sapphire, and I don't know if she thinks of Sapphire as like a toy, but she definitely wants to play right now. So Sapphire is going to be indulging her. So I think she has a good impression of Sapphire, and she's taking a lot more interest in her than she normally would with a spellcaster because of like that romantic aspect. But if we look at Sapphire's life, it's inching along a little bit. She has some time left with us, and I'm not too freaked out because with Zora, she, like, her life bar was full for a while, and then she was around for a while. So I don't feel too scared that she's getting up there in age. But yes, I am playing days off camera between the episodes. I guess depending on what needs done. Okay. Gotten that done. Now, Saphira, she wanted to console her twin sister Galaxia about death, and I don't know if that's still an option. It might not be, because it has been a while since their uncle died, so maybe we'll get rid of that and see if there's another whim that I can do for her instead. Scare someone. Okay, she wants to scare someone. I can work on that. And what's this? They're building relationships. She's friends with Isadora, her aunt. I mean, it's good for her because Isadora is like her mentor, so she should be close. She's the champion in line. But who does she have the least relationship with? It's her younger sister, Ciri, or it's Zelda, her mother. It looks like she has least relationship with Zelda, so I'm gonna get her to scare her own mother. So let's go give mother, dear old mother, a scare. There we go. And what's this? Ariana. She's impressed by Ariana. Okay, that's good. But yeah, we've known Sapphire. She has a difficult relationship with her mother. Now, how does she feel about the alchemist? Her relationship with Sapphire is not entirely good. So you can see she's got like a smidge of a red down there. And I don't know exactly why that is, but if she has such a good relationship with Isadora and Isadora looks down on the alchemist, I imagine that a lot of what Isadora thinks about spellcasters is being passed on to Sapphire. So, like, she's being influenced by the way Isadora acts. And so, through probably Isadora, she doesn't have a good impression of Sapphire. And so, she's keeping a distance because Sapphire is kind of like beneath her. Which is really sad, but sometimes certain ways of thinking, I suppose, get passed down from generations. So I feel as though that's what's going on with Sphera. She's a good sim at heart, but unfortunately, she doesn't have the best mentor right now. If Sol was a mentor, things probably would be different. But right now, it's Isadora. Isadora is the one who's influencing Saphira. I was gonna say Sapphire. Saphira, not Sapphire. Okay. Oh, Wisteria beat Sapphire. Well, that entirely makes sense. I will not lie. Okay, Sapphire, you need to go to the restroom. You need to get some food to eat. And then I want you to discard content and go and make us some stuff. Actually, I kind of like her brewing stuff outside. Oh, we need to get some apples. Do we have any apples out here? Nope. Nothing's in season. That's fine. We'll just buy some apples. There we go. And then I want you to come out and brew your first batch of potions. Excellent. She's probably have to, like, she's gonna start drinking potions as well to help with her needs and such. Okay, Galaxia is the troublesome one. The one that I'm concerned about because she wants to drink from Sapphire Coven Rose, but she wants to ask Sapphire Coven Rose for a drink. She's got a decent relationship with Sapphire. I've noticed when I have been like playing off camera, I've been focusing on Sapphire, so I've been leaving the rest of the ladies to kind of do their own thing. Sapphire goes up to Galaxia quite a bit and approaches Galaxia for conversation and company, which I'm not sure why that is, but that's kind of interesting. I find that interesting because Galaxia is the only sim that wants to drink from her, but she wants to ask her for a drink. So I wonder what's going on there. Okay, what's this? Okay, she feels closer to Siri, and I think Siri is a lot closer to Galaxia than Saphira because when Saphira became a teen, she kind of started distancing herself from kids. What's this? Yep, she's also feeling closer to Isadora, and she's impressed with Aphrodite because I think during the mentorship she actually got some training from Aphrodite, which is interesting because she is the older cousin. But let's see. She's kind of eating, and what are you going to eat and make potions? Well, I suppose if that's what you want to do. Actually, I'm just realizing something. I think we have one plentiful potion, which she can drink, and then she can make a batch. That would probably help out a lot more than actually eating food. So let's go ahead, let's just drink that, and then you can make your batch. So yeah, I'm wondering what is going on with Galaxia. I'm not entirely sure how Galaxia feels about Sphera. She has a good impression of her. But I'm wondering why she wants to drink from from Sapphire, if that is the case. There we go, that helped out her needs quite a bit. She's actually been lonely, very lonely. Also, Alcohol Plant died, guys. Alcohol Plant died, which is so sad. It was alive for like an episode or two, and I swear I was trying to remember to feed it, and even had the butler come out a few times. I think it ate people twice because we managed to milk it twice, but and died. That's all we got. This has happened before. I am terrible with the cow plants. I never remember to keep them fed, and they die after a while. So quite unfortunate, but that is how things have panned out on that end. Okay, she needs to make her potions. So Galaxia is gonna have to wait because we need to feed everyone pretty soon. I kind of like feeding them all in one go. It's just easier. But look at how lovely Sapphire looks, making her potions, focusing. Ah, wonderful, wonderful. Now, if we look at her spell book, these are the potions. She knows 5 out of 15. So she knows the potion of good fortune, plentiful needs, nausea, nimble mind, magical aura. So there we go. She's got those. But some of the more difficult ones she hasn't figured out just yet, which I think is okay. She can learn them as time goes on. In like when she's free from doing other things, from running around, from entertaining the other vampiresses. But come on, let's. I think we probably will have to make 2 batches for everyone, and then they can kind of feed. Right now, I think Galaxia, because we haven't been getting access to potions right now, I think Galaxia like wants fresh plasma, and so she is probably entertaining Sapphire's like questions and all these kind of things because she wants to drink Sapphire's blood. But I also think she probably respects Sapphire a little bit more than her sister does, which is why she wants to ask Sapphire rather than force a drink. But if you think about it, that would be a unique point of view for her. Let's see, what am I wanting to do? Bottle this up. That'd be a unique point for her because her mother, I don't think Zelda has an entirely good impression of alchemists either. Because if we remember, towards the middle of the season, I think Wisteria and Zelda started growing apart because Zelda didn't like Zora when Zora moved in, whereas Wisteria didn't understand why Zora had to have a hard time. She wanted, or she thought of Zora as a resource, which Zelda didn't really. So that caused a bit of a rift between the Salazar sisters. And then because of Isadora, who's also kind of biased, and has this vampiric superiority complex, she is influencing Saphira to think the same way. Zelda already does. So if Galaxia is being nice, she's probably getting more influenced by the Queen. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling at this point. She's probably getting more influenced by the Queen. Even though Zelda is her mentor, she is the next priestess in line. But I think that's good. I think that's good. There should be somewhat of a balance in the younger generation between certain viewpoints. Otherwise, everything is going to be skewed, and we don't want Aphrodite to have a court that thinks, one strict way, because that's gonna control everything she does. I feel as though Aphrodite is very reliant on people around her, or she's going to be when it's time for decision making. But okay, let's hand out the potions. Wait a second. Is that all we made? Darn, we need another batch. We need another batch. Are we only getting 4 potions from her? Because I'm used to Melina giving us like 6. Not Melina. I'm used to Melina, Marigold. I'm used to Zora giving us 6. But that must be, hold on a second. Okay, surprisingly tasty. Oh, extra servings. That's what it was. Okay, so she has to make more potions at this point. Understood. Because before, to feed everyone, I only had to make 2 batches. Now I have to make 3. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Quite interesting. if I do say so myself. Okay, come on. Let's get going, honey. Let's get going. I'm wondering if I should make... Nah. No. I was gonna say, should I make this episode longer? Probably not. I might have to continue with what Oriana and Zelda want a bit later on. Actually, maybe I will make it a bit longer because we only have Zelda left to do after Oriana. Oh no, but then we have Sapphire as well. Might as well make it a longer episode. I think we'll enjoy that. I think we'll enjoy a longer episode. Okay. Almost done with your potions, honey? Almost done. Let's bottle all of this up. Let's hand out the potions. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oriana, Zelda, Galaxia, Saphira, Wisteria, Isadora, Yuki, Aphrodite, and darn it, Siri can't drink right now. She's at Academy. I'll have to feed her later. But I'll get everyone else to hunker down and have their drink. Hopefully it's registering. I've noticed the game's been just a little bit laggy. Okay. Here we go. Now please, please, please everyone, have your drink. Have your drink and be done with it. I keep forgetting that the vampires are invisible in the mirrors. Like, you can't see them. They can't see themselves in the mirrors. But, okay. Are we good? Are we good? Yep, okay, she's fine. She's fine. That's all good. The Galaxia needs another one. Hers kind of backfired. That's okay. We have you covered, honey. Actually, no, yes, we have you covered because the rest of your needs are also downright terrible. So let's have your drink and then we'll go and hunt Sapphire. Actually, we won't hunt her. We'll ask her for permission. Galaxia's testing the waters at this stage. She's testing the waters. Really? You got 2 bad potions in a row? Well, that's ridiculous. I'll give you another one. I'll give you another one. Have this one. That is so strange. She got 2 really bad potions in a row. Please tell me. There we go. That's nice. Now let's go find Sapphire. I mean, she's coming on up. Let's ask permission to drink. I think Sapphire most likely is going to reject her, but that's okay. I don't think that's too big a deal. Yeah, I think that's fine because she's kind of just testing the waters at the stage, and she's already had a drink, so it won't matter too much. The only thing I'm worried about, it might damage their relationship, because Sapphire is probably feeling comfortable with Galaxia and, you know, trying to build a friendship with her. And then as soon as they start getting close, if Galaxia asks to drink from her, maybe Sapphire's going to think that Galaxia has ulterior motives for, like, being her friend. Yep, she's like, no way, keep those fangs far from me. Well, this isn't going to succeed. I wonder if she forcefully drinks from Sapphire, is that going to fulfill that or not? Let's just do it. She's going to compel for a deep drink. She's going to... What about a small drink? Let's compel for a small drink. So she's going to try this on Sapphire because she's probably going to get a little bit frustrated. Like, I don't understand. I've been nice to her. Why doesn't she... Oh, she looks gorgeous. She looks gorgeous in her dark form. She might get a little bit frustrated and think, well, why won't she let me drink from her? I asked her, though. Like, I've been friendly with her, so that doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna go over well, Galaxia. Just saying. Just saying. I don't think that's the brightest idea. But hey, that's what she's going with. Just a little drink. Just a little drink. I feel kind of bad for Sapphire. What if she gets nervous around vampires and she can't trust them because of this? Oh no. Okay, I think Galaxia's mission is probably going to be to befriend Sapphire even more so that she can get to a point where Sapphire is willing to let her drink, like be her personal juice box. So yeah, they're all interacting with Sapphire in different ways. Is Galaxia really better than her sister, or is she just the same but in a different way? Okay, well, I think I should wrap up the episode there. When we come back, I am going to continue trying to get Galaxia to befriend Sapphire, maybe successfully get a drink from her, and then we'll also have a look at Zelda's kind of impression of Sapphire, Oriana's impression, and then Sapphire has been, I think, feeling like she's been having sore feet, so I think she needs to visit the clinic, aka the Priestess Towers, to get some medical treatment. So we'll go ahead and get that done for her as well. But okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.